as I do run the baseball side of operations on this page, we are going to be doing. I'm going to be giving you my tier list of where I think each baseball team is going to rank this year. Let me move my face cam so that you can see the logos. Okay. So, first thing I want to say is you can tell from the tiers we have World Series contenders, ALCS, NLCS losers, divisional round, a wild card, in the hunt, and well, dead because they're dead. They're not going to make anything. Let's begin with a pretty simple one. We have the Arizona Diamondbacks. So last year, we all know they made it to the World Series. They had a damn good run. This year, I think they can lose in the wild card. That's the highest I believe that they'll go. I think last year might have been a little bit of a one-off because they didn't really. I mean, they haven't been making huge additions in the offseason. They're kind of the same team. Other teams have gotten better. I think they will wild card, maybe divisional round, but I'll stick with wild card. The Atlanta Braves, on the other hand, they better. I'm putting them in World Series contenders because, damn it, they better go. I'm not a Braves fan. I'm an Orioles fan, and I like the Orioles and the Angels. Damn it, the Braves better go. If they don't go this year, I mean, it's just their window might be their window's not closing soon, but they gotta go at some point. Next, we have the Baltimore Orioles, my team. Do I be biased? Yes, I will be a little bit biased. I'm going to say that we are ALCS, NLCS losers. I think the addition of Corbin Burns is going to be massive for that program. The Red Sox. I guess they're in the hunt. I can't really put them in dead because that team will be bad one year and then the best team in the league the next year. So I'll put them in the hunt. The Chicago Cubs. Now I'm recording this live is happening way before Bellinger is signed anywhere. So if Bellinger signs with the Cubs, I put them divisional round, maybe wild card. But if he doesn't, I'm sticking them in the hunt. So as of right now, I'm going to put them divisional round because I'm assuming that Cody Bellinger will come back. But if he doesn't, just know they will go down to in the hunt. Chicago White Sox, this is the first dead team on this list. Dead. They have nothing going for them. Robert doesn't want to be there. Tim Anderson has fallen off a goddamn cliff. Dead. Cincinnati Reds. They also, like the Diamondbacks, wild card team. I think they have the crew. I think Elly De La Cruz picks it up this year. Picks it up. I think he plays all year well. Spencer Steer plays well. All their young talent plays well. They make the wild card. I don't see them going any farther, but hey, they might. I mean, I don't know everything. Next is the Cleveland Guardians. Okay. The Cleveland Guardians are a team that I feel like with a guy like Jose Ramirez, they could easily go all the way to the divisional round. They're going to win their division because their division stinks. So, and they're at least wild card. Well, I'm going to stick with wild cards because their division stinks. They're basically guaranteed a spot. Colorado Rockies, dead. They've done nothing in the offseason, dead. I don't need to keep talking about them. They're in Coors Field. Great stadium. Team sucks, dead. That's all I'm saying. Tigers, something similar. I think their rebuild's going to keep going. I think that after this year they cut Javier Baez because he sucks. Dead. Well, that's 3 dead in a row. Move on. We're going to Houston Astros. I don't know if it's a hot take. I think this is the year the Astros start falling off a cliff. I'm putting them in the divisional round, maybe. I'll put them in divisional round. I really do believe that they're not going to be good this year. I don't know what. I just got a feeling. I got a gut feeling the Astros are going to be. What do you say? Different? They're going to be bad. They're going to start slow. This is the beginning of their descent into madness and then rebuild. All right. Royals in the hunt. Never they were bad last year. They made a lot of good additions this year. I think they'll be in the hunt. I could see them maybe making the playoffs, but I'll say in the hunt. Have the Red Sox. Angels. Oh, this one's gonna hurt. I'm an Angels fan. My dad grew up an Angels fan. Moved to Maryland, met my mom. So I'm Baltimore, and I'm Orioles, and I'm Orioles and I'm Angels. Orioles fan. 10 years sucked. Finally starting to be looking good. Angels fan. It still sucks. But where do I want to put this team? Because I don't really know. Let's be realistic here. They're either in the hunt or dead. They're not making the playoffs with no Otani. They signed some big addition. They've signed anybody really. I'm putting them in the hunt. I'm putting the bottom of in the hunt because I really, I don't have that much faith in this team. I could say Trout could play well. He's old. He gets injured. We can't rely on Trout that much. So I'm sticking them in the hunt because other than Trout, Renfro's gone. They obviously have young players like Mickey Moniak, who played really well last year. A catcher like Logan O'Hoppe, who was great until he got hurt. Injuries scare me with him, but I'll put him in the hunt. Maybe wild card, but I'm not that biased. They're in the hunt. Dodgers, they better win the World Series. If not, then they are just no. They're one. If the Dodgers don't win the World Series this year, they're cooked. They paid $1 billion. They paid $2,700 million, and they paid Yamamoto $300 million. They paid $1 billion for 2 players. They better win the World Series. Marlins. Ooh. See, if I made this video yesterday, I would have told you divisional round because they're going to re-sign Soler, and Soler is going to carry them over that hump. Soler just signed with the San Francisco Giants. They don't have Soler anymore. Which Luis Ray is not a very good player. He's a hit machine. He should not get on base as much as he does. And singles will not win you games. They'll get you on base, but the rest of the team doesn't do anything. Doesn't really matter. I put them bottom wild card almost in the hunt. I don't see them doing much this year. The Milwaukee Brewers, on the other hand, they're the same thing. They just traded Corbin Burnes to the Orioles for, let's be honest, nothing. DL Hall, and I'm an Orioles fan, so I've seen these guys. DL Hall, shaky control with an okay curveball. Joey Ortiz, can't really hit, good defense. For Corbin Burnes, and that's all you got. I mean, the Orioles robbed them blind, and I'm putting them top of in the hunt. The Orioles robbed them blind. I don't know how we got away with that trade. Minnesota Twins. They have Correa. They have Julian. How do you say it? Julian? I don't know. They're similar to the Guardians in terms of. Well, I mean, actually, they're in the same division. I think the Centrals. I mixed up the Centrals. I think they're in the same division. Shit, the Centrals suck. So like that's why you get them mixed up. We're gonna say in the hunt because I think Correa takes a step down this year. Pablo Lopez doesn't quite do enough for that team to get them over the edge, and they don't make the playoffs. Disappointing season. Not that surprising though. Mets. Deb. With a returning Edwin Diaz, Pete Alonso, Lindor, McNeil. I don't know. I think they just re-signed. They re-signed their outfielder. I think that will keep them out of dead, but they're definitely not. They're in the hunt. The starting pitching is shaky at best. Alonso should leave. It'd be better for him. I remember last year they're posting the graphics of, oh my god, look, they have Scherzer and Verlander. They're gonna be the best team in the league. They're both gone by the deadline. That the Mets are a joke. Let's be honest, the Mets are a joke. The Yankees. Now, can we be honest here? We all know the Yankees got Soto, and they also got Stroman. It doesn't matter if your entire offense is Aaron Judge and Juan Soto because they're going to get... This is how it's going to go, right? We're going to have Soto lead off. Soto singles. Judge singles. Stanton strikes out. Torres grounded out to second. Volpe strikes out. The thing is, they're never going to be able to knock them in because their offense sucks around that. And I don't want to hear, oh, Torres is good. Oh, Volpe is good. Volpe is not. Volpe needs to go back to the minors and needs to get some more time in to figure out his defense and his swing because he wasn't that good this year. He won, didn't he? He won some stupid. He didn't win a Gold Glove. No, he didn't. He was shit. Yankees fan that convinced Anthony Volpe is the second coming of Derek Jeter, and he's just not. He might be in the future. Right now, that man needs to go back to the minors to figure out his swing and also stop making so many goddamn errors. Wild card. A's dead. I don't even talk about it. They don't spend any money. That's about it. Phillies. I'll put them with the Orioles and ALCS, NLCS losers. Purely because I like the Phillies. I hate all the other Philly teams, but something about the Phillies I just like. I like the Philadelphia Phillies. I like their mindset. I like their team. I love Brandon Marsh. Came from my Orioles. Harper, obviously. He was a national, so liked him when he was a national. And he's a fun player to watch. Schwarber, great to watch. Bryson Stott is still there? Someone left. I don't. No, I think Stott. So what? I don't know. No, I don't know, bro. It might have Reese Hoskins because I know Reese Hoskins. You know, it's Reese Hoskins. Reese Hoskins went to the Brewers because they're putting Harper at first. I mean, that team is really good with Zach Wheeler. They just re-signed Aaron Nola. They have all the momentum in the world to make the ALCS, maybe the World Series, but I don't really think they go again. I think they kind of fall. They're with the Orioles and the ALCS and LCS losers. I think we can all agree on that. If you disagree and you're a Phillies fan saying we're going to win it this year, good for you. I could see it. I don't think it will happen. But hey, if you believe, you believe. Pirates. Huh. Pirates are hard because I don't want to put them in dead because I really do think they have some kind of spark on that team. I don't know what it is, but they have a spark. There's something there that's giving them hope to play. It might be O'Neal Cruz, it might be Brian Reynolds, it might be Andrew McCutchen. I'll put them in the hunt, but bottom in the hunt because I think they have a good. They have Paul Skeens coming up, so they could easily. If he's good, they're in the hunt. If he's bad, we're dead. So it depends on Skeens. Padres. How do I say this lightly without pissing off one? Actually, screw that. The Padres are overrated as hell. Machado, he's good. Tatis, he's good. Bogarts, he was fine, I guess. His season wasn't great last year. He was definitely underperforming all year. And if anyone wants to tell me that team is going to make the playoffs this year, they might. But they ain't getting past the wild card. I'll put them in the hunt, top of in the hunt, because I do think they could be in the hunt. But if they don't re-sign Blake Snell, their pitching is cooked. Completely cooked. They're hitting other than Hyesung Kim. I love Hyesung Kim. He's a very good hitter. I wish he would leave San Diego and come to like Baltimore or something, or Washington. Manny Machado, fine. Tatis, he's great, but it doesn't matter. The rest of your team is bummy, and that team is bummy behind their top 4 hitters. Bummy. It's crazy. Giants. The Giants thing is they always get like the Louis Throw. No, not the Louis Throw Bears. The Jorge Solers. They get the Jun-Hoo Lee. That's the guy that they got from Japan. The hitters who they can hit, but they're not that top caliber star. Their team is filled with these guys. When they had Brandon Crawford, that was it. When Lincecum, they didn't sign him. He came from the minors, but they can't ever shine the guy who they'll pay $400 million to be that top stud star. And I can't think the last time they've had that they signed. They couldn't sign Judge. They couldn't sign Ohtani. They can't get anybody. And it's sad because a guy like Logan Webb is a dog pitcher. And the offense is good, but it's not good enough to make it past the wild card round. If they make the wild card, I'm being generous with wild card here. I'm being very generous with wild card here. All right, Seattle Mariners. This is one that I've always thought they were a little overrated. They've definitely gotten worse in the offseason, trading away Eugenio Suarez. Kyle Raleigh's good. Their pitching is great. Their pitching easily could put them in the wild card by themselves. No higher. Mariners probably make the wild card. Cardinals. Considering you have Goldschmidt and Arenado, I'm putting them in the hunt. Actually, no, they're dead. They're top of dead. All right, I can't lie to myself. They're top of dead. All right. The Tampa Bay Rays. I think they'll be in the wild card again. Their fall off last year should have been studied. Like, they won 20 in a row. Franco went out to celebrate. Had a little too much fun. Now he's out of the league. And the team is honestly, I don't know where the team stands right now. I can't remember them making many big additions in the offseason. They're kind of just fighting for a. I could see them being 4th in the AL East this year, and that could be being like, I don't know. That team is not what it used to be. With McClanahan having Cy Young, he won't be back when the year starts. Glasnow, he's on the Dodgers now. Margot's on the Dodgers. I honestly don't remember who the Dodgers gave them, but I don't think it was anybody crazy. Arroyo-Reina's still there. I mean, Yanni Diaz is still there, but I don't see that team doing very much. Third place in the AL East, that's generous. Texas Rangers. Now, when you look at this team from the outside, you see the World Series. You see them coming off the World Series. You see them kind of re-signing everybody. But what you don't see is every other team bulking up so much, and they haven't really done that. They haven't really done that, and for that reason, with Corey, you can't argue with Corey Seager, Marcus Semien, and Adolfo Garcia. You just can't. With Jonah Heim behind the plate. Mitch Haniger was their catcher last year. If this whole season relies on what Jacob deGrom does. If deGrom is great and he comes back, stays healthy, if they re-sign Jordan Montgomery, Andrew Heaney, yes, they will be a World Series contender. If deGrom does it, I could see them being NLCS losers. I mean, it's just a fact. I should probably put an NL team in World Series contender. I'll flip a coin for Orioles, Rangers. No, we'll go Rangers because deGrom's been hurt so much, and I understand that everyone calls him the injury magnet. But if he can have one good year on this team, that team wins the World Series again easily because he's such a dog. I know we haven't seen him properly pitch in years. I don't care. His name is Jacob deGrom. He is a dog. I'm putting the World Series contenders. It's close. It is very close. If he's bad, they're bad. If he's good, they're good. That's final topic on that. The Toronto Blue Jays, in the hunt. I think they'll be in the hunt. Maybe low. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is the most overrated player in the entire league. I don't think he's that good. His defense sucks, and his hitting is mediocre at best. He's getting all this hype because of his father. And Blue Jays fans, Bo Bichette, great shortstop. What else do they have? Don't say Alejandro Kirk. Don't say Kirk. Don't say George Springer. Pitching, barely there. That team is not very good. They need to sign somebody. They didn't get Ohtani. They're in the hunt. And last, not least, co-host Ben's Nationals. He loves the Nationals. 5 years, this team could be ALCS losers, World Series champions. Their farm system is very good. They also have Dylan Cruz, one of the best prospects currently in baseball. Guys like Brady House. I mean, it's solid prospects coming up, but they're dead. This year, they're still rebuilding. They still have Corbin on that team. They are dead. Final statements on this. Wow, that only took 17 minutes. I thought that would take longer. So, I'm going to end stream here. I'm going to figure out the mock draft. We're going to get that done. If I can figure it out, I'm going live doing the mock draft. But this is my final predictions on the MLB season. See you.